Where I was weak, God gave me you to be my strength. Through you, He will change the world so that people might be free of suffering. By the will of God, little by little, the world is reborn. I want to see that world. A world where people live life as they want to.
Is something the matter? You cannot stop now. Your destiny lies before you. Zenith waits just ahead. The entity you know as God. It's important you see it for yourself. Perceive the providence of our world.
Impossible! How could this be our God? A machine? A machine told the final hour of our prelate's life?
It may be difficult to accept, but it's true.
It's not for a machine to determine when a man should die! What meaning is there in such a death?
Zenith has taken the place of God, that's all.
And you expect me to keep up this charade? You'd have me go on leading the people? Leading them in the name of God? How can I remain a cardinal knowing this? A cardinal in a church with no God!
The people need a shepherd. Even if you find the thought distasteful, you must consider them.
You're right. Sparing one at the cost of many accomplishes nothing!
If we can learn to control this, it will change everything. We can create a new faith. A new faith that combines reason with compassion. Just think about it.
In one breath you deny God, and in the next you speak of faith. All right. I'll set my doubts aside. I'll set them aside to build a world of order, for the sake of the people. Whatever research is needed, I'll help in any way I can.
You've made the right choice.
Let my own sacrifice be the first. If divine providence is only a calculation, I won't sit back and accept my fate!
I'm still alive.
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm really alive.
Not for long, you aren't.
I don't know how, but I'm alive.
How can you smile?
You're smiling?
Me? This is it. Don't look away.
But I don't look away. Which way?
Down.
You going out?
Get ready to head out. You too, Zephyr.
This is an easy one. Just don't let it get damaged and you'll be fine.
Done? To tell the truth, I'm more worried about you. Mind the wrist. If anything happened to you, where would that leave us? God only gave you one body. Take care of it.
I'll try to remember that. Control of resources, longevity. What else does Zenith's providence hold for us?
So beautiful. This crystal, is it really my own?
Oh, I think,
Hold it up to the light.
Look at that. What's happening? What's going on?
Look.
It's mine!
so what do you think? Is that proof enough for you?
All the proof I could ever need. Here's a little something for my angel. Dreams really do come true.
I suppose it was a pretty jewel, but is it worth getting that excited over?
Haven't heard the stories? Every man, woman, and child in this world has their own stone. find it, and live a long, happy life. Or so they say.
Is that right? Oh, what a charming story.
Your very own star from the heavens.
Your very own star.
Stars don't come cheap, though. It takes plenty of cold, hard cash to make dreams like that come true.
Is it really a dream if you can just buy it?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Zephyr! Lunch is ready! Oh, wake up already! Do you know what time it is?
I was getting ready to go out.
What? Out? Out where?
Catch you later.
What? Wait, where are you going?
Enjoying yourself?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Just how long have you been with us now?
Not long enough to be much use.
At least learn to cook. I'm worthless in the kitchen.
Excuse me, sir. Cardinal Teresa has arrived.
You two wait here.
So good to see you again, Vacheron. Dispense with the formalities. Such displays ill-suit you. The boy is looking well enough.
It took some time, but he'll be all right.
You reap what you sow. Who's the girl? She's not your usual type, is she?
Zephyr saved her life, and she followed him home.
Saved her life? The boy?
Yes, she's become something of a fixture now.
Perhaps he's changed after all.
If you don't mind, I'm here on business.
Of course you are. I can scarcely get down there on these old legs of mine. And I know you wouldn't go unless I asked you.
It's a fake. Real flowers aren't easy to come by.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
To the right. Just a little more. There. That's it.
If it's pretty, who cares if it's real or not?
If you can hold your own, I can use you. Everyone else is just dead weight. You must have said that 1,000 times. A lot of good men died here. But there aren't any graves. And no one ever visits.
How sad, being forgotten like that.
Let's go.
My friends, let none of us forget Prelate Frida's final wish. She wanted a world free of suffering, and I swear to you, on her memory, it is a wish I will not let die. We are the ones who must make the change. We must banish that suffering from the world. No one knew this better than Prelate Frida. Together, we can make her wish a reality. We must each of us strive with all
Someone certainly thinks a lot of our dear departed prelate.
not hardship. You know I speak the truth.
Been seeing more than our share of monster attacks lately.
So you think that's why there's been so much guard work?
It's a good guess.
Where's Leanne?
The bath.
Aren't you a sweet young thing? Not getting cold feet, I hope. Whatever are you thinking?
Another monster about to strike.
There's a lot of that going around.
Oh, you scoundrel, you.
Oh, something always happens just when things start getting good.
A monster! Here?
Hey, not wasting any time.
Are you okay? Hurry!
Come on, get your ass up here.
What?
Must have been some monster, huh?
Give me a break.
So sorry.
You see anything?
Funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
I didn't see a thing, okay?
Too small for a good look, huh?
What too small?
Your rack.
Not a single light.
Maybe trouble at the power station. You up for a trip?
Yeah, I am. I'm good in the dark.
Hey, I'm coming too! You didn't see anything, right, Zephyr?
He's good in the dark.
Will you knock it off?
You do know what you're doing, right?
I have a general idea.
I'll be waiting outside.
Maybe you should join him.
It may be dark down here, but chandeliers as bright as ever.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's hard to tell until you look at it from a distance.
Yeah, well, with a name like that, you'd think it would at least give us a little more light.
I like it better this way.
Hey! All done! Saddle up! Time to go!
Hurry up, Zephyr! We're gonna leave you here!
I'm used to being alone.
Sorry, did you say something?
I thought I might find you here.
Could you leave us alone? I promise I won't be long.
Of course.
I won't let those deaths be in vain. I'll remake the world as she wanted it to be.
Your indignation is my own as well. It may, in fact, be the only thing we share. How can a machine rule our lives? How have we fallen so low? Once men built a giant tower and were struck down for their insolence. But we face no god, only a machine. This is a challenge. Let us not fail in meeting it.
We have an important job today.
Cardinal Guriliano, was it?
And don't forget it. He's the #2 cardinal in Basel. A very powerful man. It'll be a whole lot easier landing the really big jobs with him in our pocket. Perfection! Take a look.
Huh? Ah!
Our secret weapon is ready!
What happened?
What did you do to me?
From here, you're on your own. I wish we could help, but the rest is up to you.
I don't know.
This is your chance to explore a whole nother side of yourself.
What have we here? 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 Yes! What have we here? What have we here? Oh, before my very eyes. A seeker of beauty with a certain je ne sais quoi. Yes, there. See it? A feral quality, yet not without grace. Her face a veritable canvas, her meager body struggling to prop it up. Ah, I see. I found the rose! I let myself get carried away. I didn't mean to upset you, my dear. The artiste who created you, where is he? I should like to have a word with him.
Damn. Never thought I'd get an audience myself.
What do you think happened?
A miracle. God smiling down on us.
Miracles I can do without.
I have a commission from Cardinal Jean Paulet to carve a statue. What I've seen here today has inspired me in ways I didn't think possible. I would ask for your assistance in this artistic endeavor.
You're making a formal offer?
I am. There is a forest of idols on part of my domain. You'll find a female mannequin there. I want you to go there and bring it back to my studio.
If it's in your domain, why not bring it here yourself?
A possibility. But you see, this time of year, the forest is filled with beautiful wood sprites. Not a safe place to be.
Beautiful, dangerous wood sprites? You might have mentioned that a little sooner, don't you think? You care to explain?
The Forest of Idols is quite lovely. The sprites appreciate its beauty. Avoid the sprites if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I know what's good for me, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we are. This must be the mannequin the Cardinal was talking about.
It's kind of beat up. Maybe that makes it more artistic.
Hey! Hey, you guys! Think we'll get in trouble if we pick some flowers?
All I heard was
Avoid the sprites if you know what's good for you.
He's right. Cardinal didn't say anything about picking flowers.
Awesome!
none of the flowers here are anything to write home about anyway.
That looks like baby's breath. But you're right. It's just a backdrop.
Backdrop for what?
Well, take a look. See how it brings out the color and the main attraction? Let's get this thing back.
It has a unique palette that transcends time. It sparkles with dark glimmers of the past. Utterly miraculous, don't you agree?
A masterpiece.
A piece of
A
something.
statue fashioned after this would unleash the miracle of ideal beauty locked within. Look closely. Observe with your senses. The oxidized film deters corrosion and gives it a lovely...
Fascinating.
As you know, Zenith regulates the lifespan of every human. Zenith itself is made of corrosion-resistant alloys. The mainspring that provides power uses thermodynamics to maintain coil tension. It can run up to 6,000 years without maintenance. The quartz that Zenith uses to set human lifespans, however, lasts at the very most 100 years. The quartz deposits are arranged in a clockwise fashion. The mapping continues, but based on date of birth, we can estimate quartz location.
Maybe their deaths are just something I have to accept.
Jean Paulet. That name sounds familiar.
He's the one who commissioned the statue from Garigliano.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Let's go see what Cardinal Jean Paulet needs doing.
Wow!
What in the world?
Garigliano spoke very highly of you. I'm looking forward to working together. Jean Paulet! At your service. Aw! It's you! The model for my statue! I knew at a single glance.
It is sublime.
I'm glad to hear you like it. Cardinal Garigliano has given us lowly mortals a glimpse of the divine. Buxom and charming, as a true goddess should be, n'est-ce pas? Oh God above! I'm unworthy of knowing such happiness! Now, if you don't mind, I'll leave you to see the transport of the statue. Good luck with that.
One thing before you go.
What might that be?
Just what's going on inside of this thing?
Ah, you have a discerning eye, mon ami. Why not take a look for yourself, eh?
Don't mind if I do.
I don't think so! Ugh!
Pussy!
What's so special about this, anyway?
It inspires him. I'm telling you, you should be honored.
I still don't get it. God above! My butt, ugh.
If believing in something makes him happy, who's it hurt?
Okay, so where does that leave people who don't believe?
Faith brings order. Order brings stability. There's something to be said for that.
Huh. And I thought all you believed in was money.
Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about society in general. What I believe.
Maybe I'm beyond salvation. God sure isn't making this any easier.
What's something that's enormous, and yet insignificant, all at the same time?
Huh?
Think about it. Just the two of them.
Does God feel anything? Why doesn't he save the people who deserve it? If they're dead, it must be because that's what he wanted to happen, right? There aren't any miracles anymore. So what's there to believe in? Will he still judge me as one of his children?
Enormous and insignificant at the same time.
You guys would have it a whole lot easier if it weren't for me. Answer? The worlds in which we live.
A real flower petal!
See the world through one pair of eyes, you miss out on what everyone else sees.
Where do you think it came from?
There. That's it. That's the important thing. Never forgetting the possibilities.
Vacheron? Have you ever been beyond this world?
Can't say I have.
But what about your possibilities?
Could you jump off this balcony? Well?
Well, no.
Why not?
There wouldn't be any point. Not now.
Uh-huh. Because the world isn't big enough. Am I right?
Sure, but so what if it is?
Huh. I'll jump off right here and now!
Hey, hold it! You moron! Are you ever gonna grow up?
I'm out of here.
One of these days, you'd better learn to look before you leap. Think things through for once.
But I wouldn't even be here if he hadn't leapt before he looked. Hey! Wait up!
Our research has entered its final stages. I thought it time to make the key.
What key?
The key to Zenith. It will be in your keeping, so if there's something you'd like me to use, tell me now. I'd be happy to oblige. Ah, the ring. What could be more fitting? Rowan, there's no one who believes in you more than I do. You must know that. If I didn't, I would never have revealed the truth to you. Let me be perfectly clear this once. We're evil men who revel in our vainglory.
I know that. One a year. For 20 years. I'll never forget the innocence in their eyes. Yes, I understand. Of course. We're on our way. Huh. Well, that came out of nowhere. Must be big.
Where to?
Chandelier. Cardinal Barbarella awaits.
This.
A bottle of wine?
It's empty, and I haven't even finished the main course yet.
And
I want you to fetch me another bottle before I finished my meal.
this is why you called?
Yes.
Damn you! Damn you, woman! And yet...
There's just nothing like real meat!
Oh, it doesn't get any more real than that! Oh. If you're serious about letting loose with those bunker busters, they'll be surprised when I return fire with my trusty Magnum. No! Focus. Come on, Vacheron, keep it together. What did she want? Not a war, it's wine! Of course! Fermented grapes. Full, ripe grapes need fertile soil. That's it. It's so obvious. Ah, all we have are raisins. No! One wine. Coming right away, ma'am.
I'll have my servant waiting for you in the bar. Take it to him, would you?
Which one do you think we should take?
Well, why not bring both? We'll give one of them to our client.
And the other one?
We'll take care of that one in the bar. What's this? A vintage bottle? 100% Cabernet Franc.
What about this one?
Swell.
We'll switch the labels before we go.
Great. I'll be sure to leave a light on for you.
Would you look at what the cat dragged in? Not every day that Vacheron has a lovely lady at his side. Isn't your face just adorable? Ooh, and those lashes? Oh, sister, with skin like that, you don't even need makeup.
Believe it or not, it actually makes me feel stronger. I tell myself I can't cry or I'll ruin my makeup.
Aren't you precious?
How about a makeover, Vacheron? Toughen you up a bit?
I'm tough enough. Though the barkeep might look nice with a bright red lipstick mark on his cheek.
Are you talking about making up or making out?
What's wrong?
Oh dear, we must have upset the poor little thing. Keep that up and you'll give yourself panda eyes. Try this. It's waterproof. You can cry all you like. For those heavy days.
Sometimes, it only takes the slightest thing to trigger a memory and set you off.
I don't want to hear it.
This is an old vintage back from when time still meant something. It's very special, and also very temperamental, because it's supposed to mature and ferment with age, but chilling it stops the process.
Freeze time. If only I could have frozen time the way things were.
Oh, but it's change that keeps things interesting, don't you think?
Change?
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Not to me. At least, I never thought it would.
I've never considered alcohol a drug.
They're one and the same, from where I'm sitting.
We have pills, you know.
No thanks. This goes down smoother.
Well, at least you have taste.
I'd call it a dependency.
Let's see. A blended malt. Mix grain and malt whiskey together. And you have a rich, subtle flavor neither has alone.
Good stuff.
One complements the other. I like that. Each part providing something the other can't.
Rebecca, I pity you. And at the same time, I envy you. You are a masterpiece. Created by the true God. Free. Unbound by mercy. Humans are trapped in a cage called Basel, and live only by the grace of Zenith. Zenith, a mockery of God. How I wish I could remain by your side. I wonder, if you could speak, what answers would you have for me? The purpose of art is not to speak, but to incite speech. No. This is better. That alone is the purpose of its existence. It has no need of words. If you could speak. It is because you do not speak that I've been able to confess to you as I have. It will be problematic if she dies before we have the results. Do whatever it takes to keep her alive. As long as she lives, I don't care what happens to her.
You poor thing. You found your quartz, but not your freedom. Even death's release is denied you. Your star is supposed to bring you good luck. A cruel joke that's turned out to be. I'll do the only thing I can for you.
Merry Christmas!
Happy birthday, Leanne.
I really thought this would be the year. I guess I have to wait a little longer. Oh well. I wonder how everyone's doing.
You want to leave, don't you?
Of course! I'm already looking forward to next Christmas.
What if I were to tell you, you can leave this year?
You mean it?
You should get ready right away.
Right away?
Yes, now.
You won't have anything to do once I'm gone, will you?
You're right.
Will you still help me with my studies once I'm gone?
Sure, if you like.
If I get in a fight, will you come scold me?
Sure, if you like.
I'll probably get in more trouble while you're asleep, so will you take naps somewhere close by?
Sure.
You big liar! But you will come to visit on my next birthday, right?
Yes, of course.
Wrong again. 'Cause I'll be coming to visit you.
Well, I'll be here waiting for you. Always.
Merry Christmas!
What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
Let her go, please. Our research is done. We have our results. I don't need to tell you this. It's her life. Let her live the last year of it.
You watch your tongue, Eurus!
What should I do with her?
I want to see that world. A world where people live life as they want to.
Let her go. Her fate is the same either way.
My last year?
Leanne. Leanne. Leanne.
Am I dying?
Huh? Well, what are you talking about? You'll be fine.
Zephyr? Is that you?
It is, and you're not dying.
How's she doing?
She's pretty out of it. How'd it go?
Oh, Barbarella's fridge? She's fine with it. Although she figured out we switched the wine on her.
It's your own damn fault. Now let's go get Leanne some medicine.
It's just a cold.
You heard me, let's go.
Okay, for colds we have this or this. Take your pick.
Bring both.
If I have to die, I'll die on my own terms. Welcome home.
Hi, I guess.
All you really need is within your grasp.
I can feel the magic! I can feel the magic right down in my bones! So, this is what those scientists have been hiding. My grandma used to put me on her knee and tell me stories about this place. On second thought, maybe it was my grandfather. Oh, what difference does it make? This is it! I found it! And whoever finds his star in the heavens will have good fortune the rest of his days! Ah, just look at them all! Right up above my head! Look at them! If the legend is true and Grandma never lied to me, Grandpa, I'm not so sure about. Oh, would you look at that? I'm alive! You all saw it, each and every one of you! I've been chosen by God!
A mine?
Yep, time for some spelunking.
Not one of those easy jobs, is it?
Nope, probably not.
This blue light everywhere. What is it?
He's the same as the stone we gave to Pater?
That's right. This is a quartz vein. Yeah, if we weren't working for the Cardinal, they wouldn't let us near a place like this.
Are these rocks really such a big deal?
I don't question the motives of my betters. All I know is that we need to rid the place of some unwelcome guests.
Some thieves trying to make some coin?
Not quite. An old division of the Cardinal's army.
What? Have you lost it? Let the army deal with them.
I don't question the motives of my betters. Forward march.
Well! What have we here? Slip past my guards, did you? Not bad, not bad. Wait, let me guess. God choose you too?
Something like that. And it's never good to side against him. Surrender now, make this easy.
But that makes us brothers! Why not rule the world together? Send chandelier crashing down.
He talks a good game.
Right?
Nah, sounds like too much work to me. We'll just take you out, collect the bounty, and call it a day.
Ah, so. My grandma would put me on her knee, and this is what she used to say. People without a heart had no right to live, so now you die!
What about your grandpa?
Who cares?
Oh, you just missed the fun. Come all this way to pat us on the back?
You have women and children helping you?
Zephyr and Leanne. They're actually tougher than they look.
Zephyr and Leanne, you say?
Whoa. Hard to believe that all of this is quartz.
It's like stars in the sky.
Hey, I think that piece is gonna fall.
Where? How sad. It seems like such a waste. It's beautiful, isn't it?
They getting themselves into trouble?
Careful. That's more delicate than glass, young lady. More fragile than any jewel. And sharper than a razor.
You sound like an expert.
I am. My work revolves around it. You're not a little girl anymore.
What?
Nothing. I hope you find your own Star of the Heavens someday.
Thank you.
Take good care of the girl. My original theory was that long ago, our ancestors constructed Zenith in the image of God. In Scripture, God was a being that ruled over the life and death of all things. Zenith's longevity control mechanisms have been well documented. Perhaps the girl is an exceptional case. Or there's some other system we haven't discovered yet. After being brought before God, the hand that guides man will be returned to him. Resurrection. This can't be right. Even if there were such a system, it would have nothing to do with us. It doesn't matter. If Rowan knows of the girl's existence, my position is compromised. You ask too much. A man cannot live if he loses more than 2 liters of blood. I must hurry.
Ah! Help me!
Ha 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 ha! What foul pit did you crawl out of? You've nothing to fear, though it cost me my life. I, Cardinal Painter, bearer of the celestial jewel, will save you. Biff! Bam! Ha ha ha! Judgment meted!
Oh, Peter! You're my hero!
This is freaking incredible!
Etc., etc. Request Miss Leanne to escort me on inspection of my designated region. Male members of your group need not accompany. What's that about?
Don't you see? On the surface, it's an ordinary job offer. But underneath, a top-tier client has requested the most popular companion at our escort service. You.
That's disgusting! I never signed up for this!
But you're our most popular escort. You make $1 million for the first 2 hours, and $2 million each hour after that!
Forget it!
There's nothing to worry about. We run a safe, clean establishment. No physical contact. And if he tries anything funny, we'll have proof of everything right here on film.
Oh, boy.
Of course, it wouldn't hurt if you egged him on a little, Leanne. Flash him some skin, huh? Sound like a plan?
No, it does not!
This is your first solo job. Let's give it some gusto. All right, you ready? Come on, time for us to hit the road.
You're serious?
Oh, it's her first job. We need to trail her and see how she does.
You think I don't see that camera you're holding?
This area is strictly off-limits. Go on. I don't want any trouble.
Was that really necessary?
It was an accident. Come on, let's find Leanne.
So, is that the stone?
Oh, yes. The star of the heavens. The one that you brought me.
It makes a lovely ring.
Thank you.
Are you any happier now that you have it?
Oh, yes! Oh, the height of happiness. Absolutely. Then again, I can't help but think of all the people in Basel who struggle every day just to get by. I wish the stone could help others find happiness too, but who knows?
I'm sure if you're wishing for it to come true, it will.
They're actually getting along pretty well.
Moments like this are worth preserving.
I had a really good time.
If I took that, this wouldn't exactly be a date now, would it?
Oh, no,
Well, ready to head back?
Take the money, you idiot.
Ah!
Oh, this is my chance! What foul pit did you crawl out of? You've nothing to fear. This one is for happiness. Eat this, Heavenly Star Punch!
Hey, what just happened?
Master Painter! Master Painter!
We've begun the work of accessing Zenith's longevity control system.
And the ring?
It's fine. We'll be using it as is, in its present shape. Don't worry. The ring itself should suffer no outward change.
That's not what I meant. I wanted to know when it would be ready.
Well, still several more months, I should think.
Months?
Zenith uses quartz as a means to control humanity. If we can control Zenith, we will have free reign to extend or shorten lives. However, if a person's quartz should break...
they'll die.
Exactly. So you see, finding our own quartz and securing it in a safe place should be a priority. We understand the link formed between quartz and individual at the time of birth. But finding an adult's quartz is a painstaking process. They're organized generationally, but that, I'm afraid to say, is only a small help.
Then brute force is the only way. A race against time.
That bastard Antorian. Some ruins expedition. And then Sullivan disappears on us too.
Don't waste your breath on him. He's not worth it. If you can just hold your own, I can use you. Everyone else, they're just dead weight.
This is hardly the time for trash talk, pal.
Sons of the Fallen, your bloodline ends now.
If I had known I'd be up against this...
Time's flow is murky and dark. Has all memory of your ancestors been washed away? You and I are both children of man.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about!
We evolved to survive in the world beyond. Your ancestors were weak. They chose to live in Zenith's hollow shell. Look what they've wrought. They would use machines to spread the plague of their clockwork world. But the wastes beyond are our Eden. Now you die along with Zenith!
I cheated death that day. We've got work.
Where to?
Chandelier. Cardinal Antorian.
Something bothering you, Vacheron?
Do I sound bothered? Not likely. Always an honor to be asked for by name. Of course, I can't imagine what possible use a lowly hunter could be to the great Antorion.
Well then, Vacheron. You should have declined my invitation.
I thought I'd see how unkindly the years had treated you. I also thought you might be reopening old wounds. And I wanted to be sure.
Old wounds, indeed. That dirty business with Victor and the rest. All because of one expedition. I haven't been on Rowan's good side since. But without that past, there would be no present.
Such optimism doesn't become your age, old man.
Divine medicals. Men who experience unequivocal and certain death, yet emerge alive. It leaves in its wake the mark of the supernatural at the miracle's location. I call it the sacred sign. You've seen it before, yes?
Now to carry out the sentence.
You missed on purpose.
Now that's for you to decide. You watch me put the gun in his mouth, aim for his brain, and fire twice.
But look at him. He's alive.
You're the witness. What do you make of it?
We can't just leave him like this. We'll be ruined.
Hey, when your god survived his execution, what did he have to say about it?
God? Oh, God have mercy.
He has been judged for his sins, and so he is without sin. Such is the will of God in his glory. Somehow, your connection with the miraculous runs deep. You're something of a miracle yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you are the sole survivor of the expedition.
I'm only alive because of the sacrifice made by Victor and the others.
Really? There was no sacred sign?
If there was, I didn't see it.
A prudent choice of words. Never stick out your neck till you've seen the axe.
Right. I thought I smelled money.
Ah, what a sharp nose you have. I want you to go back. For me. Give those ruins another look.
If we're gonna find Antorian's sacred sign, this is the place.
I don't see anything.
All this way for nothing. You sure we're in the right spot? Huh. A gun. It's pretty flash, too.
How unexpected. One of Zenith's knights still lives.
Okay. What's so funny?
Maybe there really are miracles. It's all how you look at it.
How you look at it?
Sure, how you look at it.
The rest is knowing where to look.
You changed so much after the prelate's death.
It's been more than 20 years. I'd be surprised if I hadn't changed.
But you were filled with such passion. And then one day, it was as if you hid away your emotion and let cold reason take its place instead.
You can't accept that it was time that changed me?
I feel you keeping me at arm's length. But I only say this because I am worried. Yes, you can win people's minds with reason, but never their hearts. And it is always their hearts that most people listen to.
It takes more than emotion to build a world. We must reconcile faith with science.
Well then, why don't you just come right out and tell them that? That God is just a mere tool. Oh, My stomach churns just thinking about it.
Things are fine the way they are. As am I. Let the people go on dreaming. It falls to us to make their dreams a reality.
We teach people to love God, respect Him, fear Him. That is what cardinals do. Rowan, this talk of reconciling our faith, it borders on blasphemy. Do you deny it?
You must forgive me. It is time.
Can you do these things and still love the life you have chosen?
No. The time for me to love is over.
Do you know what I see, Rowan? I see a man clinging blindly to duty because he has nothing else. So what happened to your ring? Have you forgotten your vows to her too?
Do I use reason to remake the world? I do not. I destroy emotion for emotion's sake. Zenith holds us bound, even beyond the quartz.
How come you won't pray, Zephyr? You know that God is always watching us, don't you, Zephyr?
What does it matter whether I pray or not? Nothing changes.
You're wrong. Things do change, and we grow by overcoming the obstacles God places in our path.
What was that? You'll listen when I talk to you!
The Inquisition will have you hanging by your neck!
You're a disgrace. Your parents must be ashamed of you.
Corrupted his soul!
Doesn't even have any parents!
Zephyr! Breakfast! I know you're awake! What are we gonna do with you? What's his problem?
That time again already. He was the same way last year. Today's the day Zephyr and I first met.
Where are you going?
To pay my respects.
I'm coming too!
You might regret it.
Out of my way.
I'm not moving.
It's no good. How can there be a God in a world with people like me? Do you really think God will save you?
I know he will. But whatever happens, whatever may come, I'll accept the fate that he gives me.
Fate. I'm not ready to accept fate!
The scriptures I gave you, keep them with you.
This place is a mess. They taught theology here once.
I don't want to know.
These are the same halls I walked that day. This is it. The place we first met.
What? You met here?
That's right.
Wait, he wasn't a victim?
Hardly.
How horrible!
It's kind of ironic, don't you think? A murderer like me bringing flowers to a grave. But it seems the thing to do.
I don't know if I can face him. I'm afraid I won't be able to look at him the way I did before. Sure, half the time he's sulking or saying something thoughtless. That's how he is. I know that. But I don't want to hate him.
I came here to end the standoff. I shot him.
What?
But he didn't die.
I don't... How did this happen?
I don't know much more than you. Why do some live while others die? Sometimes I think he'd be happier if he had died here. But that's really not for me to say. The only thing that matters is what's in your heart, right?
Why didn't you wake me up? It's almost noon. Where's my breakfast?
There was a time when our bodies contained the mechanism to regulate cell division. It was the breakdown of this process that caused cancer.
Cancer?
A disease that ravaged the human population long ago. Cancer no longer occurs in modern humans under Zenith's control. But another way of looking at cancer is as a sort of cellular immortality. Of course, there were attempts to scientifically remove the associated risk of death and of aging. Doing so would have left only the positive effects, namely immortality. When quartz breaks, the effect is instantaneous aging. Perhaps it's only a similar process, but the result is still death.
Are you suggesting we're a disease that's killing Zenith?
I'm saying that maybe Zenith is our cancer.
How perfect is your judgment? Does it never falter? Does it never err? I know it's never had room for emotion. I don't let feelings cloud my judgment either. How could I? Now, I think it's time to find a place where those feelings belong. Farewell, my lord.
I came to say goodbye. Not as a cardinal, but as a friend. What do you say? Just like old times?
Well aged. A good bottle.
You should know you gave it to me.
As a cardinal, I let myself get too caught up in the little things.
Don't be too hard on yourself. What could be smaller than the troubles between two people?
You're right. All we've ever done is choose between good and evil as it suits us. That's why there's nothing I want more than to kill him! These aren't ruins. God walks among us here.
If you think God bothers to meddle in human lives, you'll never find a place for those feelings.
Which is why I've folded my wings. I want to fall.
He's gone. Rowan, is this really what you wanted?
How can I turn him from the same path that I've chosen for myself?
Well, isn't this a surprise? What's it been, 1, 2 years? What brings you by? You're on business?
I'm looking for a boy named Zephyr. It's my understanding you've taken him in.
Oh, I don't think he's around, actually. Yeah, I remember him saying something about going on a trip. So, what did you need? Be sure to give him the message.
I never stopped investigating the incident. There are some loose ends that need tying.
That's in the past. Your God passed his judgment on that a long time ago.
God. I think I may have come around to your way of thinking on that. I haven't come to you as a cardinal in service of his God. I'm here as an ordinary man.
Well then, I don't see much reason to let you in.
So you judge him worthy of life? Kill me now, then, while you have the chance. The next time we meet, we'll be enemies. Or maybe we can come to an arrangement. If it's money you want, name your price!
I don't judge him.
Zephyr! Do you still have the scriptures, boy? We have much to discuss, you and I. There's a bridge nearby. Meet me there and we'll talk. Just the two of us.
Vacheron! I can't find Zephyr!
So, he went.
Well, aren't we going to go help him?
He made his bed. Let him lie in it.
Are you serious?
I'm glad you came, Zephyr. Do you remember me? I was the witness assigned to your execution. My name is Lagerfeld. I was once Cardinal of the 10th Diocese of Chandelier. I've come to bury the grief of the bereaved and the dead. And if I'm lucky, my own. Mass had finally started, when, from the far end of the hall, a muffled scream rang out. It had begun.
Don't.
We arrived 20 minutes later. When I saw the carnage that awaited us, it was beyond all imagining. Tell me, what did the girl slumped in the corner of the alcove say before she died? The explosion wreaked such damage, many of the corpses were beyond recognition. How should we mark their graves? The mother of a boy whose body was riddled with bullets said she could forgive you. Tell me, why did you live while they died? Is your life worth more than theirs? It sickens me to even look at you. Your life is a blasphemy. Your very existence shakes the foundation of faith. Only your death will satisfy me. Do you still have the scriptures she gave you? Did you ever open it to the last page? You should find a picture like this one just inside the back cover.
This is my sister.
There were a lot of orphans in that school. If you hadn't been so stubborn, I could have told you the truth. Their blood is on your hands!
Leanne. Why?
You idiot! You wanted to die, didn't you?
Wouldn't it be better that way? I should be dead.
You think that can make up for what you did? Not even close! If you're going to die, at least die with courage.
Why am I even alive?
If you hadn't been there, I'd be dead. Isn't that enough?
I want...
Yeah?
I want Leanne to be happy.
Fair enough.
Then I can die.
I know the Cardinals do not follow me unconditionally. It is because you have placed your trust in me that others lend me their support.
I hadn't realized.
That's just as well. It's enough that you go on being yourself. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Venturion was a trusted ally. A true friend. With a shared vision for our future. Now, he grows more distant with each passing day. Lagerfeld is gone too. The Cardinals have been scattered on the wind. It will never be as it was in Frida's day again.
You're even less pleasant today than you usually are.
Even that eccentric maniac, Gariliano, pledged his loyalty to Frida.
You loved her, didn't you?
I did. Lagerfeld, Venturion, that freak, Gariliano. She brought them all into her dream. Her dream of a world of everlasting happiness. I was so close to being utterly alone. I don't know what I would have done without you.
What's with this?
This is our first job on our own. It's time for us to make our mark.
We can pick which jobs we take.
And I picked this one.
How good to see you both again! Jean Paulet! At your service.
Jean Paulet.
Such beauty! I couldn't ask for a more perfect surrogate to play my blushing bride. The situation is just as I told you. There's been a threat made against my wife. Someone plans to kidnap her at our wedding. Mon Dieu!
Trouble with an ex?
Yes, actually. I even hear he spent a great sum of money calling in some big guns for the attack!
What do we do?
You're going to be decoys at a fake wedding here, where the ceremony was originally to be held! Meanwhile, my bride and I will enter into holy matrimony in a safe, undisclosed location!
What a tool.
You didn't forget, did you? Today's the day.
Yeah. Don't worry. Everything's ready to go.
You remember your assignment, where you need to go?
Sure. That place in Chandelier. I forget the name, but yeah, I know it. You need me to crash some wedding and kidnap your ex-girlfriend, right?
Yes. I'm counting on you.
You know, I'm beginning to understand why she dumped you. Hey! We've got a job to go to! Huh. Well, that's right. They had work of their own today. I guess I'm gonna have to handle this one on my own.
Maybe he's not gonna show.
Boring.
I know! Jean Paulet left us a ring.
Sure. You mean this?
Hey, Zephyr, as long as we're here.
Are you crazy?
Scaredy cat.
I am not.
What about the kiss?
Kiss? Kiss?
Not so fast! Nothing personal, but I need to borrow your bride.
Vacheron?
You and him and you! What the hell's going on? Daddy does not approve!
Us? What are you doing here?
Oh, this is a bit much, even for an old pro like me. But are we on different sides of the same job? How much he paying you? Get out! Oh, that's a cardinal for you. Hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll pretend the two of you beat me.
You sure that wouldn't bruise your ego?
Nope.
I doubt anyone would believe we beat you anyway.
Yeah, well, these days, you never can tell.
This ring is a symbol. It is a symbol of Zenith's vow of eternal loyalty to you. How does it feel? How does it feel to have a god at your command?
I look forward to seeing the fruit your research has borne.
Of course. But first, there's something I want to tell you.
What could you possibly need to tell me now?
Something you, as a cardinal, must know all too well. Tell me, what is written in the last book of the scriptures?
The death of God Sybil.
Very good. And what else?
The Sibyl's rebirth. The second coming?
A subject well worth pursuing, don't you think?
Bastard! You'd use our dead prelate for a shield?
You mustn't think that I don't trust you, Rowan. But once I've told you how to use the key, I'll only be a nuisance who knows your secrets. You understand.
You mean Frida could be reborn? No. That's impossible. I can't accept it. I won't!
Mind you, nothing is certain. I speak only of possibilities. The possibility of a true miracle.
A miracle?
We should be going. Zenith awaits. Of course, I'll show you how to use the key.
That's an awfully strange request.
It's from Teresa. She usually has someone else do it.
It sounds like fun. Think of the smiles on their faces.
Come on, kids are always happy when they get presents. If you ask me, I think it sets a bad precedent.
You think so?
Well, work's work, isn't it?
Then it's decided. We'll be handing out presents this Christmas. Any objections?
You're serious about this?
I am.
No backing out.
Don't test me.
Right then. We'll put the holly and the jolly into this show. They won't know what hit them!
Easy! Let's not get carried away.
I look ridiculous!
You? What about me?
Oh no. Sorry. I guess I really didn't think this through.
I hope you'll forgive me. I know this is no easy task.
Don't be silly. They're enjoying themselves. All right, troops. Showtime!
There's still 2 left.
Those are for you. Merry Christmas.
And a happy birthday.
Oh, you remembered.
How could I forget? After all, it is the day we met.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and besides, it's an easy day to remember.
Thank you so much. The children had a wonderful time. If you like, you're all welcome to join me for the Christmas Mass at the cathedral.
I thought that was a Cardinal-only affair.
Well, I can bring my friends, can't I? I could even introduce you to some of the other Cardinals. You never know. Might be good for business.
Oh, do you think Cardinal Rowan will be there?
Straight for the top, huh?
He looks forward to this service above all others. I'm sure he'll be there.
Merry Christmas.
What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
Let her go, please. Our research is done. We have our results. I don't need to tell you this, it's her life. Let her live the last year of it.
You watch your tongue, Eurus!
I want to see that world. A world where people live life as they want to.
Let her go. Her fate is the same either way.
All finished here? Let's go home.
How? How is she still alive? Was it even her? Number 20? Or was it something else? Was she reborn? Resurrected? Sullivan, what have you been hiding from me?
It was Christmas Day when you set me free. Why did you lie to me? Did your experiments turn out the way you'd hoped? I'm the only one of the 20 who's still alive, aren't I?
You okay? Don't want to catch another cold.
Thanks. I'll be careful. We may only have been experiments, but you treated us like people. Why? Why try to run away with me when you knew how dangerous it was? We spent that last Christmas together alone. Just the two of us. I wonder how you're doing. I wonder if you even know I survived. I'm alive.
I've tried, but I can't get through to Sullivan.
What did the laboratory report?
Well, all 20 pieces of quartz were shattered.
They're certain that the 20th is real. They're certain that Leanne's quartz is real.
It may be some time until we're sure.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Sullivan was hiding from us. Were his experiments a failure from the start? What's he been doing all this time? He wouldn't. The rebirth? The resurrection? I don't know. What in the name of God is going on? Am I being punished for my lack of faith? Am I being punished for losing my way?
You're being too hard on yourself. You've made great sacrifices. You've done so much.
I need you to tell me. Tell me what you really think, Veronique. Should I have chosen to follow dream or reality?
As of today, all phases of the project are complete. I'm shutting down this facility.
What are you talking about?
You're free to go. In fact, the sooner you're gone, the better.
I don't understand. Why wasn't I told of this sooner?
Rowan's mobilized his troops. They will be here any moment.
Why would they come here?
To eliminate us, I should think.
Why? I don't know what you were trying to do here. But whatever it was, I'm as guilty as you are. In all good conscience, I should stay.
Why would you want to do that? I don't think Rowan is in any position to pass judgment on you.
Maybe not. Let's just say I'm staying to fulfill an old promise.
Then this is goodbye.
Dangerous place for a lady to be walking all by herself. Care to hire some hunters?
We deliver wine, help make statues, even stop the odd terrorist.
Please, don't try to stop me. My mind's already made up. I appreciate all you've done, Vacheron. You kept your distance and gave me time to think things through. And of course you too, Zephyr. If it wasn't for you, I'd never have thought about going to see Professor Eurus.
Professor?
There's something I want to tell him.
Oh, believe me, that's way too much trouble. They're not gonna let you just waltz right in there.
You gonna kidnap him? Go in guns a-blazing? Not very ladylike.
Would you just stop already? I'm gonna lose my nerve.
You're just going to pay him a visit, right?
Leanne, how do you know he's even still alive?
I don't. But his chances of surviving were probably better than mine.
Well, no more rain to hide those tears.
Come on, let's go have a look.
Time's a-wasting.
Thank you.
just as we left it. As though time stood still.
What the hell happened here? They've all been slaughtered like pigs!
It's horrible. Who would do this?
It could be the break we need. Come on.
Someone's coming. That's the professor's room. Get out of the way! You won't have anything to do once I'm gone, will you?
You're right.
I'll probably get in more trouble while you're asleep, so will you take naps somewhere close by?
Sure, if you like.
You big liar! But you will come to visit on my next birthday, right?
Yes. Of course.
Wrong again. 'Cause I'll be coming to visit you. So much has happened. I don't even know where to start. I jumped. I was saved. They've been so nice. It's been so much fun, and I've learned so much. But whenever I think about the past, it's so hard. I'm so scared, and I can't make myself forget you.
This is impossible. It can't be her. It can't. Leanne, if this is really you, there's so much I have to tell you. So much I have to say sorry for. I can't.
No, I didn't come here hoping for an apology. Things happen that we wish hadn't. It's true for everyone. I know that now. But there's something I want to tell you. I'm alright. I'm going to be alright.
Leanne!
Don't worry, little one. We'll meet again beyond the walls of Basel. Listen to me. If I'm late for our rendezvous, I want you to take this quartz and destroy it. Now, time to go.
It's a whopper of a tale.
Yes, well, that's the providence that guides our world.
I'm not sure I want to believe it, but I've seen a man die under more or less those circumstances.
The quartz in the lab was definitely shattered. If it wasn't Leanne's, Sullivan is the only person who could have swapped it out.
So it's Sullivan. Where is he?
I don't know. We could search his estate. Might find some clues there. We could pretend we never heard this. Just go on the way we have. Everything could be fine. Yes. It's possible.
This is her life! I'm not as cool as Vacheron, but I'm not gonna turn tail and run from the truth. A stone breaks, and a person dies? I guess I'm too stupid to understand. You're a scientist! Maybe you can explain it to me! There is no reason she should have to die. I don't understand. If they're gonna kill someone, it should be me. Why am I still alive? What's wrong with this world? Where do I need to go? Because I'm going. And I'm bringing Leanne with me. And if you don't like it, I'll bash your head in right now!
Oh, that's that. Guess a little charity work will build character.
Visitors. Not whom I was expecting, but you're welcome nonetheless.
Aren't you the Silver Tongue?
Our 20th experiment. You're here for Leanne's corpse, I take it?
Bastard.
What do you mean, my corpse?
Oh, I see. They didn't tell you, did they? My name is Sullivan. I was in charge of the laboratory Eurus used to carry out his experiments. Experiments that, in my opinion, were quite invaluable. We mapped the corpse of 20 newborns and programmed one to die each year. For 19 years, it went according to plan. But on the 20th, we encountered a glitch. I'm sure you've guessed by now. Your quartz is in my possession.
Let's have it.
Kill me, and I've arranged for her quartz to be destroyed. Would you care to test that arrangement?
This has been a most enlightening conversation. I finally found you.
What? Cardinal Rowan?
It's been far too long, old friend.
Tell me something. The last of our experiments is standing right here before you. How do you explain that?
I assure you, the experiments were a success. Her continued existence is rather unexpected.
So there are forces that defy your calculation. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm afraid so. Yes.
I wish I knew what to believe. Do I trust the reason you so often spoke of? Or do I trust these forces that defy calculation? Miracles.
Miracles are a part of the system. I believe that.
I see. Then there's only one way to find out. If you die, Leanne will die too. Now, let us see if these miracles really do exist.
What have you done? What's a miracle anyway? Would you know one if you saw it? And suppose you did.
Would that make you happy?
You may be a cardinal, but it won't save you. You'll die screaming! Damn it!
Well, that explains it. That's why you didn't tell me what was going on. I thought something was a little strange. How could you do that to me? You should both be ashamed. Please, don't keep anything else from me. I know you meant well.
Sorry. Somewhere I still had it in my head that you needed to be treated like a child.
I understand. A year ago, I couldn't have taken this.
You can't tell me this doesn't scare you.
I don't feel any different. It won't change the way I live my life.
I can't just push it away like that.
You changed the way I live. You and Vacheron.
I can't. I don't want it to end like this.
None of that. Nothing's ending. There's something I need to find out. Rowan has the answer.
Zenith. Fusion of science and faith. I thought of these two opposing forces as one. Perhaps that was my first mistake. The reality overwhelmed me. I lied to myself. So many sacrifices in the name of our ambition. But Sullivan made one final error. He forced me to see the reason you died, and with it, the truth behind Zenith. In the name of ambition, he showed me the road to walk, and opened my eyes to the possibility of miracles. It took me 20 years to realize just which road he led me down. 20 years. If ignorance of one's sins is itself a sin, then I have sinned mortally, and I deserve to die. Now I've set aside ambition for the sake of the people, and chosen to shoulder the burden of my errors. I must have them come at me with everything they have. Then I can do everything in my power to destroy them. If the miracle of immortality exists, then that's one more miracle I can believe in. And I will die content. But it's something I dare not let myself believe. I have no right to hold you in my arms ever again. Why should I alone be afforded such happiness? Tell me how I might atone to those 20 children To all who have suffered! Whether I live, or whether I die, I will never know happiness! Never! There can be no turning back! What do you want?
I smelled something stirring on the wind. I found it hard to resist.
You always had a way with words.
It's the smell of battle.
Yes. And who here hasn't fought his share of hopeless battles? Not very sporting of you to leave us out of this one. Now is it, Rowan?
You are our general. We wouldn't abandon you in your hour of need.
Of course not. You weren't the only one who took a vow before the prelate, you know. Should anything befall her, we swore to stand at your side. And so we shall.
Our troops spread before us like the sea. We need only await the coming of the storm.
Forgive me. This was not your fight.
Such a vulgar weapon for the Angel of Love. It does not suit one so divine.
I'm Leanne. That's all.
And I am Cardinal Gaureliano.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Step aside. We're here to see Cardinal Rowan.
I'm so sorry, but I really must refuse. Your only way past is through me.
We have no quarrel with you.
Really? Is that because cash is all that guides your gun?
Ouch. Okay, fine. This one's on the house!
Another step closer to a miracle. It's been a long journey. How long I've waited for this moment.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
I'm listening.
I believe everyone has a path they're meant to walk. Do you regret yours?
I have no regrets. I chose the path I walked. Wherever it leads, I will accept the fate that awaits.
I'm glad.
What a curious girl. Why don't you hate me? Do you think you're some kind of saint? You may not want to kill me, but that won't stop me from killing you!
No, but maybe this will. Shooting someone in the back. Not very sporting of you.
You really want to see a miracle?
Are you going to show me?
I don't think you'll live long enough to see it!
Please, won't you let the curtain fall?
I don't want to see it end.
After all he's done? Why are you doing this?
We'll let you take it from here.
Where do you think they come from?
That's it. Don't forget to consider the possibilities.
Don't look away.
But look away. Which way?
That way. Outside our little world.
You'll see.
Sullivan.
Hey! Leanne! Leanne!
All I really need is within my grasp.